Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's late morning. If you get up really early, maybe this is your lunchtime. I don't know, maybe you're doing some time high eating. The dog is perched and ready to go. And today the dog, he's not eating. His food is there, but he's not interested. Hi, Michelle, a new Michelle Carroll. Welcome. If this is your first time joining us here in the living room, the dog is always present he doesn't stay for the workout, but he likes the intro. You only need enough room that you can move around your arms and legs. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus because it sort of gives you a home base to work from. Today, we're not using any equipment at all. Just you, your body. I'm working barefoot. We're gonna do a bunch of cardio conditioning. So the mat is helpful, but if you don't have one, don't worry about it. If you want to wear shoes, you can do that, but it might be a little slippery if you're wearing socks. So go shoes or barefoot. He does love the intro, and because he's not eating today, I don't know if he's going to be lured out by the stick. Oh my gosh, real Michelle Hurd. I have so many Michelle's doing this class. So it's just us and our body. The after party today is going to be upper body, and I'll use 5-pound dumbbells. If you're new to class and you're thinking, what is the after party? The after party is like our secret speakeasy. After class, I sign off, I share the workout on Instagram and YouTube, hi Steve, and then I come back and I do just a little extra, something maybe that we didn't get to in class. So today, I'll do upper body and a stretch. Oh my gosh, try to do this, but yeah, if you have an injury of any sort, maybe a foot, go ahead. I teach everything in levels. So I'll do first level, second level, third, sometimes the fourth level. If you're working on an injury or just not feeling up to it, do the first level or the second level. If we get into the third level and you're like, this is crazy, go back a level. If you have been seeing a doctor for an injury, please make sure you're cleared to do this so that you don't hurt yourself. That would not be good. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube fitness channel, it's Deb Praver Fitness. I have this lovely sign that my daughter made. I put the link to my YouTube fitness channel in my Instagram bio. The playback is 1,000 times better. So if you want to do it later or go back to get a different class, try it out on the YouTube fitness channel because it'll just be better for everybody. And thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation into my Venmo or PayPal. I really appreciate it. If you're not in a position to do that, do not worry about it. Just be here and be sweaty and stay fit through this mess. Oh my gosh, another Michelle. All my Michelles are here. Dog, go. He's not, and also when you get to YouTube, subscribe. So if we get enough subscribers, I can go live straight from YouTube, and it's just a more stable platform. All right, having said all of that, this is gonna be a sweaty one, I tell you. So have a towel. I'm actually going 2 towels so that thank you. I'm gonna use one because I'm gonna get so sweaty in the end. I'll sit on it and I'll use the other towel for resistance. So, and then of course, your beverage of choice. Mine is water in a wine glass because that's how I roll. So cheers. So let's have a stand at the front edge of whatever space you're using, mat or not. Take your feet out wide, toes to the corners. So not a big turnout, just toes slightly out, and sink your hips, lace your fingers, press your palms out towards me. We're just gonna hold here and get fairly comfortable. I may have to modify a couple things myself today because yesterday, when I took the crazy beast out for sort of a walk jog, he was barking at another dog, and I tried to pull him away, try to lift your heels, and then as I was pulling, he faked me out and he ran towards me, and I lost my balance, and then he ran around me and I rolled in the middle of the street. I'm okay, but I'm a little sore. All right, try to bring your arms up, palms towards the ceiling. Belly button pulls in, your hips are directly under your shoulders. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Then lower your heels, wiggle your toes, Come up, toes towards me. Squat with your hands on your knees. I'm gonna give the music a little bump. Wish I had a DJ. All right, so you're here, toes can wiggle. You'll round your back up. Release your back again, round up for 2. Release for 2 again, round up for 2. Release, let's go twice more. So round up for 2. Release this time. Come all the way up, feet under your hips. Both arms come up, forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, your toes can wiggle. Try to straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Sitting into your left hip here. Breathing all the way in and out. Change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. Sitting into, yes, this is your left knee. Sitting into your right hip. Then bend both knees. Let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back. In 4, 3, palms together here. Little squat. Squeeze your glutes on the way up by pushing down into the floor to find your extension. Sink, squeeze your glutes. 2 more. This time, hold your squat. Hold fingertips towards the floor. Take your left arm, extend your elbow, and then your arm. So this is the position we're gonna aim for. You can always use the bent elbow instead. Come back, palms together. Let's try it on the other side. Right elbow lifts. Maybe you extend up. Either way, knees are bent the same amount. Your toes are free. Both hands together. Roll up. We're gonna go slow motion here. Squat down, left arm comes up. Either your elbow or your extension. Palms together. Come up, let's try it again on the other side. Squat down, elbow or extension. Palms together. Come up slightly faster, so we'll squat. Reach or bend your elbow on the other side. Reach or extend. Come on up. So we squat, reach, together and up. Squat, reach, together. Same thing, squat, reach. Once more, squat, reach. This time both arms come up. Forward fold, bend your knees enough to get your hands on the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. The first one, your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your heels press into the floor. Palms press into the floor. Lower your hips to any plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. You can keep it here, but at any point when we come to a plank, feel free to put your knees on the floor. Always squeezing under your armpits. All right, 2 counts up to down dog. So you'll lift for 2, lower your hips again, lift up for 2, and lower. Same thing, lift up for 2, lower. Again, up for 2. Let's go twice more. So you'll lift up. On the next pass, hold your down dog. Both heels can lift up together. So lift and lower, lift and lower. Try to keep your tailbone reaching up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. 2 more. Then hold your down dog and shift over to your right hand and foot and take your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. Now you can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to a down dog split. Now you can stay right here, or you can bring your hips down to plank, bring your left knee to your left elbow. If you came down, push down, come right back up. Stay here or come with me, lower down, 1, 2, and up. Again, lower, 1, 2, twice more, lower, for 2, up last time. Then we all meet up here in a down dog split. Both feet to the floor. Find your down dog in the center. And shift over to your left hand and foot. Right leg comes up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took a bend in rotation, straighten back up to a down dog split where you can stay or lower your hips. Right knee to the right elbow. If you came down, come right back up. You can stay up here or come with me, lower down. 1, 2, and up. Again, lower. 1, 2. I believe we have to do one more to make it even. And hold your down dog split. Both feet down, down dog in the middle. Lower your hips to plank. You can stay here or lower your knees. Either way, right leg up next to your right hand. Your toes can wiggle. Maybe your knees down, maybe it's up. Maybe you touch your knee. Maybe you reach all the way up. Those are all of your level options. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core. Step back to plank. Try it on the left. Step forward. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Can you wiggle your left toes? Maybe touch your knee. Maybe you reach up. So all of your levels, this is our dress rehearsal. Both hands to the floor and to plank, up tempo. So you step, reach or touch your knee, other side. You can go slower than this if you need. Maybe your knee stays down. Maybe you don't reach. Maybe you just check your tweets. I don't know. Step, reach, last time. Then hold any plank here if your knees are still up. Now if we can put them down, release your feet, hips to your heels, child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Let's round up. Find our modified plank. Hands under your shoulders, elbows squeezing in. Maybe you bend your elbows a little bit or more. Either way, press away from you and hips to the heels. Let's make it flow. Round up and either hold or bend. Child's pose. That bend can be really small as long as your elbows stay close to your body. If you want to take a deeper bend, think of the bend in the elbow like a dumbbell. Smaller the bend, smaller the dumbbell with less resistance. The deeper you bend, it's like picking up a heavier dumbbell. Let's go twice more. Round up. This time, come all the way down. Hands stay at the side of your chest. Right leg lifts up and left. They're moving from the hip. You can work here or press up and rotate back behind you. Press. 4 more of any level. 4. Press. 3, 2, and center. Press your chest up. Hips to your heels. Child's pose here. Then round up to find your modified plank. When you get here, tuck your toes, push down to find your down dog. Bring your knees to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Let's make that flow. Round up into down dog for 2. Knees down, child's pose. Same thing. Round up for 2, push down. For 2, lower. Let's do it again. Round up, push down, lower your knees. This time, modified plank and hold it here. Squeeze underneath your armpits, tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Left hand to the middle. We're gonna rotate to a side plank. Feel free to put your right knee on the floor. Top arm reaches towards me. And up. Now lace underneath your bottom arm. And up, single counts towards me and underneath. Towards me. Underneath. Hold any side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank on your knees or not. Left hand to the middle. Rotate to your side plank. Remember, left wrist underneath your left shoulder through your body. Maybe your left knee is on the floor. Top arm reaches towards knee and up. Now lace underneath your bottom arm and single count towards knee, underneath, towards knee, underneath. Hold any side plank. Pushing the floor away from you. Come back to the center. Any plank, on your knees or not. Maybe you bend your elbows and hover a little. For 4, 3, 2, if your elbows are bent, straighten them. Whew. Lift your tailbone up. Everybody do the down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Tailbone lifts. Unroll your back. One bone at a time. Roll your shoulders down and back. For 4, toes can wiggle. Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. The fun starts now. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step back to a plank. Neck can hold this or lower your knees. If you're on your knees, your next level is without your knees. Or bring your left knee in to plank. Right knee to plank. So you can work here or slightly faster here. In, maybe you run it out, double it up. 15 seconds, pushing the floor away from you. It's going by fast. We only have 7, 6. Final 4, 3, any plank will do. Tailbone lifts up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll. Let your head hang. Both arms come up. Here we go. Bend your knees. Hands to the floor. What? Yes. We're doing it again. Find any plank. If you're on your knees, next step is up. If you're already up, come in to plank or maybe double time. In, or double it up. Hands underneath your shoulders. You're breathing all the way in and out. 10 seconds left. In, or maybe you're holding. And hold any plank. Tailbone lifts. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Head hangs. Tailbone up. Unroll. Bring your arms up. Hands on your knees. Round your back. All the way up. Bring your arms up and squat here. Squeeze your glutes. All right, everybody warm? Maybe you touch your knees. Knuckles up. Make sure you have room on either side of your space. Press. 2 more. Hold your arms up. Left arm comes down and up. Right arm. So this is your pattern. Maybe step out on your left. Step together to the right. So this is your pattern. Make sure you're stepping and not pointing. I don't want to see that. I act like I can see you. If you take your step, maybe you sink and press against the floor. It's that very first position that we held in the warm-up. Maybe you release and look up. Again. Now feet parallel. Squat here. Touch your knees. Knuckles up. Once more. Step out left. Sink, maybe release. You don't have to. You can work here. Once more. Parallel squat. If the arms are making you crazy, you can always hold them right here. Step out to your left. You can just hold your arms up. You pick. Up to you. Feet parallel. Squat here. Sink. Squeeze. We're doing it again. Step out to your left. Sink. Press. Sink. 2 more. Feet parallel. Squat here. Sink. Press. Breathing in and out. Last set to your left here. Release. Maybe. 2 more. Parallel squat. Ooh, my heart rate is already up. 2 more. Last time. Hold it up. Hold. Try to lift your heels. Let your heart rate settle. Extend through your fingertips. Try to find a squat. Like a chair pose with your heels up maybe. Breathing in and out. Palms together. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes. Come up just to squat. Whew. Thirsty today. Why? Because I had sushi takeout last night. It's very exciting. Felt like such a crazy thing to do in this pandemic. Feet wide, toes towards me, sink. Now I'm just gonna adjust my tights because I feel like they're falling off. Because I had gone 7.5 weeks with no dessert. What? I know. But the reason, because next Tuesday, I'm having some photos taken in a large warehouse, not near anybody else, totally distanced. Michelle Hurd, I'm going to our favorite photographer. It's very exciting. Theo and Juliet. All right, hands to the floor, left leg. Comes back to that lunge we did at the warm up. Back to wide and up. Let's try the other way. Hands down, chest up. Right leg back. Wide and up. Single counts here. So it's down. Left leg goes back. Wide. Push into the floor to come up. So try not to rely on your back, but rely on the push right here from your squat. Push down. Step. Back. Maybe you reach up. Just like that move in the warm up where we did a reach and a lunge, step back, push down. It's really easy to try to get rid of the push and just use your back. Push into the floor. Remember, the floor is your own personal leg press every time. Sink, back, same thing, down. Reach, once more, and then wide parallel squat. And so I'm trying just to get a little less puffy for the photos. So next Tuesday night, after my photos, I might just have chocolate for dinner. I'm not sure. Push down. Hi, Guy. Guy, have you been here the whole time? All right. Toes to the corners here. Sink. Push down, sink, push into the floor to come up. You want to feel it here. And the only way to really feel it there is to push against the floor. Push down. Arms up and out. Same thing, out, push down, sink. So instead of thinking of straightening your legs, think of pushing down. 4 to go. 4, push, 3. 1 more, hold it down. Little pulses. So pulse. Oh. I hope it's your internet that's glitching and not mine. Not because I want you to have bad internet, but because I feel like my internet's finally solid. 4, 3, left heel comes up. Rotate to your right, center, come up. Right heel up. Rotate to your left, center. Same thing, left heel. Rotate, center, up. Right heel. Rotate, center, push down, sink, press. Once more, sink, press. Now pulse 3 times down. So 3, 2, 1, together and out. 3, 2, 1, together and out. You know that together can be a jump. Together and out. 3, 2, 1, together and out. So 3, 2, 1, together and out. It's hard. 2, 3, together and out. So 3, 2, 1 more time. 3, 2, just the hip sink and down. Up. 2 more. And toes towards me, wide squat. Reach down, pull up. Reach, pull up. Push down with your feet. 4, 3, maybe you lift your heels at the top. 4 more in any level. 4, press. 3, Michelle, hurry, careful with your feet. Hold it at the top, hold. Find your squat in a wide position. Lower your heels Feet under your hips, palms together. Now make sure you're sort of forward in your space. We're gonna use the space behind us. Oh, I'm out of breath. All right, let's walk through it. Left leg steps back once, together. Right leg goes back. So this is your pattern, easy enough. Cross your forearms. This is your move. You can keep it here, or you can sink your hips, sink back, press down to come up. So once you're here, you can stay in this move, or you can pull back like a bow and arrow. So you sink. Remember, coming out of the hip sink is a push down. Sink, press. So sink, press, sink. Maybe you touch your knees. Pull back, touch, pull, touch. So your hips sink as you touch. Sink, touch. Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, maybe you sink your hips so that you can touch the floor. You don't have to. I won't for the whole time. 4, you guys can touch. Taking a breather. All right, I'm gonna come back to the floor here. Sink, down, pull back. We're doing 8 more. I'm gonna take a breather for these 4 and not go down. Whew. Last 4. In 4, any level. 3, 2, hold a chair squat. Arms up by your ears. Make a fist. Extend. Make a fist. Extend. For 4, 3, hold your hands in a fist. Hold. Try to lift your heels. Breathe. Whew. Palms together. Lower your heels. Wiggle your toes. Push down. Squeeze your glutes and squat. Alrighty. Step back to the middle of your space. Everybody's done this, I think. You have a couple options. You can pedal or hop. You can pedal or you can hop. Either way, you step wide. Pedal, step, or hop, step wide, or jump wide. Maybe you find a wide squat here. In 4, 3, 2, hold your wide squat, palms together. Remember, it's about pushing down and squeezing your glutes. 4 more like this. So 4, push down. 3, 1 more, hold it up. Left leg, rotate, center. So go side, center, you pivot on your heel. Arms up, and they open. Side, side. 2 more. Hold it, center, squat. We're gonna break down the other side. Right toes, rotate to the left. Yes, to the right. That'd be hard to make it rotate the other way. Over. So this knee bends, center. Arms up and out. 4 more to feel this side. So 4, push against the floor on your heels to make the pivot. Center, pull both arms down. Pull, reach, pull. Maybe you crunch in the middle. Your hips and shoulders get closer together. 2 more. Here we go, left side, rotate out, out, center. 3, 2 more. And center, pull straight down and crunch. 4, 3, 2, right side. Here we go, open up. Rotate on your heel. Long arms, extend them. Center, pull straight down. 4, 3, 2, left side 2 times, and 1 more. Center, pull down twice. 1 more. Right side for 2. Again, center, pull down. Here we go, singles to your left. Center pull to the right. Center pull. Again, left. And center. Right. Roll one more time. Each direction, out. Up. To your right. Then back to hop or paddle here. So paddle, step, or hop. Jump squat. Breathing in and out. In, out. Two more. Hold your wide squat. Sink. Push down. Two more. Bring your feet narrow underneath your hips. Same squat. We're going to use a front step. So take a little step back. I don't have to step that far back because I'm not very tall. Left leg, just the feet. Step forward, lunge, up, lunge, together. Lunge, straighten, lunge, together. Lunge, straighten, lunge. Arms here, straighten, bend, together. So bend, straighten, bend, everything bends, arms and legs, everything straightens, everything bends, step together. Up. Now on that straighten, maybe you lean forward, little hinge at the hip. Sink, straighten. Maybe you reach up on the step back right there. So lunge, straighten, maybe you touch the floor. I don't know how flexible you are. Push down to come up, sink, straighten, push down, right there. Sink, straighten, same thing, sink, straighten. You have it. Several more. By several, normally you think 3, but that would put us uneven. So 4 more from here. So 4, straighten, bend, push off. 3, straighten, 2 more, bend, straighten, last time, bend, straighten, just the squat, palms together. Take a little step forward. All right, our final, and you're thinking final seems early. It's a long one. It's gonna be a little different. Now that thing we just did was a little prep. It is gonna involve a side warrior 3-ish kind of balance, not a long balance. If you need a book that's gonna act as yoga block, now's a good time to grab it. You can also use a dumbbell on its end, or simply rely on your core and don't worry if you topple over. Alrighty, most of you know the beginning. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Cross your forearms. Take your arms out to a V, right there. Sink down and cross your forearms up and out to the side. Sink. Press, up tempo from here. Press, V. Maybe you lift your heels as your arms cross. So sink, lift. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you press down. For 4, 3, 2, left arm swings to your right. Center, other way. This is the second piece of your puzzle. Work here or lean over. Get a little air with your back leg. Center, jump or not. So it's here or with a heel lift or with a jump. Left arm swings right here. Over. 2 more. Center, jump or not. So here, maybe heel lift, maybe a jump. Oh, dog loose. Left arm swings right. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3. Okay, warrior 3 to your right. Hold here, or arms on your sides, or hands on a book, a block, or a dumbbell on its end. Flex your front foot, pulse right here, just for 8, 7, 6, belly button pulls in for 4, 3, 2, and now step back into a lunge. Back up to your balance. Back to a lunge. Same thing. Back to a lunge and balance. Back to a lunge. Single counts here. Lunge, balance, lunge. 2 more. Last one. Hold your balance. Fingertips to the floor. Whoops. Front leg touches down. Bend both knees and straighten. This is your move. Bend both knees. Straighten. Maybe your front knee comes in and extends back behind you. Bend for 2. Your extension can be low. In for 2. Single count if you're ready. Bend. Extend. Now also, your toes can remain on the floor. Any level works. 4. Press. 3. 2. Hold your last extension. Step back to a plank position. Oh, I use towel. All right. Any plank will do. Here or here. If you're already up in a full plank, step out either side. Out, wide, in, maybe faster. Out, out, in, or maybe a jumping jack. Out, out. 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold. Unroll. At the top, hop or pedal. So you can pedal or hop. Shoulders down and back. In 4, 3, wide, squat, down, up. Whew, how's everybody? I'm gonna move my towel over here because I know I'm gonna need it. Let your heart rate settle. Grab a beverage if you need one now. Start a little breather before we do the other side. 4 more to breathe. 4. Push down. Sort of insinuated you don't breathe during the interval, which we do. Toes to the corner, sink down. So try to breathe evenly throughout it. Maybe I should have said 4 more to settle. Cross your forearms. We're going to build it the same way. Arms out to a V. And cross over your head. Up and out to a V. Sink. Cross. Up tempo from here. Cross. Open. Up. Out. Maybe you lift your heels when you cross. Breathing in and out. Maybe you press up to a jump. For 4, 3, 2, right arm swings the left here. Do you remember this? This can be your pattern. This can be your level. Or you lean over, get a little air. 1 more. Center jump or not. So it can be here, or with a heel lift, or with a jump. Right arm swings left. 4, almost tipped over. 3, 2, center, jump or not. So here, or heel up, or jump. Right arm swings left here. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, remember where we're going. Warrior 3 to your left. Find your balance, or touch a book, or a dumbbell, or a coffee table. Try to take the arms by your sides. Flex your back foot that's up and pulse. Ooh, I'm gonna scoot back. So I'm in your picture. 4, 3, 2, hold. Remember this part? Step back, find your lunge, come back to your balance, and lunge. 1, 2, find your balance. 1, 2, slowly again. 1, 2, use your glutes and core. 1, 2, single count. So lunge, press, lunge, press. Whoo. And hold your balance. Fingertips to the floor or fall like me. Toes down. Right here, bend both knees. So 1, 2, push down and straighten. Maybe you bring your front knee into your chest. So in for 2, extend anywhere behind you. You can be low, level, or high. Single count. Bend, press. So try not to drive your fingertips into the floor. Try to keep it at fingertips and only a little for balance. One more. Hold your last extension and step back. Hands down, find your plank position so you can be here or knees down. If you're here, you can step out and in or faster here. So out, in, or jumping jack, out, out, pushing the floor away from you. For 4, 3, 2, hold your plank, tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up, forward fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll, hop or pedal. Whew. So you can pedal or hop, then go out wide. Hop, jump squat or pedal, step. 4, 3, 2, hold your squat. And kick, push down. Feet under your hips. For 4, squeeze. 3, 2 more. Hold your squat. Hold it. Take your arms up by your ears and hold. Let your heart rate settle. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. Take your arms behind you. Reach the fingertips out to where the wall meets the floor. Belly button pulls in. Shift slightly forward. Try to lift your heels. Make a fist and extend. Make a fist. Extend. 2 more just like this. Hold your hands in a fist. And lower your heels, wiggle your toes, hands on your knees, round your back. 1, 2, release. Same thing, round. For 2, this time, come all the way up. All right, grab some water. I'm gonna turn to the side. You don't have to turn to the side. You can face forward, but I turn to the side so you can see the shape of my spine. And so I can cue front and back. Front being the one closest to me, back, right there. And just as a little game, for those of you who've been doing this for weeks, what's different back here? Anything? Anybody? I wish I had a prize, but there's something different that made me laugh when I came out here this morning. So take a look and tell me what's different. It's not gonna stay, but it's different today. All right, grab your towel, the one you're not sitting on, or if that's the only one you have, grab that. You're gonna spread it out. You want enough room so that you can grab shoulder distance apart, and then it's tight. There's no slack in it. Sit up tall. What's different? Oh yes, the piano. But look at the piano. Doesn't it look like a real grand piano? No, the Tinkerbell trophy's been there the whole time. That's my husband's for being an indentured servant to Disney. But the piano is hilarious. It's like a full-scale grand piano, but it's for a doll. It's an American Girl grand piano, which suddenly showed up in the shop this morning. All right, hilarious. Sit up tall, and it does play songs. Here we go, curl 1, 2, come up, 2 extension, curl down for 2, and up. I should start having like giveaways, and we can have sort of like a hide and seek on the set. I'll see if any of the companies will get in on that. Maybe Athleta, maybe Lulu, maybe Spry, maybe, I don't know, I'll find somebody. All right, as you curl, maybe you bring your arms up, curl, extend, but as they come up, you're still pulling out to the side. Yes, Disney gives out trophies, castles. I don't know what happens once you've been there 50 years. Curl. Reach now. On the curl, you can rotate towards me as you bring your arms up. Now away from me, curl. reach. Is that Dana Simon? Are you working out with me? You're more than welcome. Would love to have you. And curl down. She's a mom from school. Curl. She is as tall as I am short. Curl. Reach. Again, curl. We're going one more time, each rotation direction towards me and away from me. Curl. Reach. This time curl down and hold. Keep your towel out in front of you. So pull it out to the side. That'll sort of force you to use your lats. You can stay here or rotate towards me and pulse. And away from me, pulse. Over, pulse. Now try not to let your legs move as you find this rotation. Rotate and pulse. Maybe the leg that you go across comes up. Rotate and pulse. Leg is just added resistance. You do not have to do it, but it's an option. If you want a little more work, out for 2. Let's go 4 more times. Why not? We're already here. 2 more. Rotate, pulse, then forward fold. You can get rid of the towel. All right, knees are bent or straight. You decide. Either way, you're gonna try to round your back over. I'm gonna straighten my legs because they're super short. And then you're gonna just consciously release your low back. Actively separate your shoulder blades, chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, try to flex both feet and then bring your eyes up first. You should feel this behind your legs and then your shoulders and your body. At the top, tuck your hips. You use your fingertips to help you roll down. I'm gonna scooch and I can roll down. Bring your knees into your chest. I'm gonna try to wiggle into the middle here. All right, knees into the chest, core is totally released. Just rotate side to side. Ooh, rotation, stretch, little windmill. This is where it hurts. When I went down in the street yesterday with the dog, both elbows, strangely, no abrasions, and then I rolled on my right side, not even thinking to protect my phone, but woo, I'm sore. To say I indulged in a little Aleve yesterday. All right, and then I'll be seeing the chiropractor this afternoon. Come back to the center. It's gonna be fun getting adjusted in a mask upside down on the table. Shoulders down and back. All right, untuck your hips. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Calves parallel. Shoulder blades pressing down into the floor. You can stay right here or extend your front leg out to where the wall is in front of you, increasing your resistance on your core. 4 counts to change sides. 2, 3, you're there on 4, and change. 2, let's go in 2 counts this time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember that the incoming leg stops at 90 degrees of the hip and the knee. 1, 2, 1, 2. Belly button stays level with pelvic bone. Single counts in 3, 2. Now hold and pulse again. 3, 2. Hold and pulse. You guys keep going. I'm gonna scoot back because I feel like I'm so close to the camera that I'm underneath all the words. In 3, 2. Hold and pulse. In 3, 2. Let's go twice more here. In 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Last time. 3, 2. Hold right here. Both legs to chair and bring your knees into your chest. Just get a little rock side to side. Release your core. Let your low back get a little massage every time you roll through. Then hold at center. Untuck your hips again. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. Fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale, take your arms up over your head. Exhale, circle around and squeeze underneath your armpits. Roll your shoulder blades off the floor. So you're reaching your fingertips past your booty. You can stay here or extend your back leg up. Your front leg can either plant on the floor or extend anywhere out in front of you. You're going to continue to use your lats to squeeze up off the floor. Hold here. Maybe flex both feet. Maybe take your front arm across your back leg. Give it a little pulse Pulse, you're squeezing underneath your armpit. Pulse up, up. Breathing in and out. Just 4, 3, 2, hold here. Maybe your back leg lowers. What? Bring it back up. Let's do it again, shall we? 2 counts to lower. In 1, 2, bring it up. 1 more time. Lower 1, 2, hold it up. Bring everything in, relax. We'll do it on the other side. Let's set it up. Untuck your hips. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees to the hip and the knee. Extend your fingertips up to the ceiling. Inhale, take your arms up over your head. Exhale, circle around. Squeeze under your armpits. Roll your shoulder blades up. Front leg extends. Back leg can either plant on the floor or extend anywhere in front of you. Breathing in and out. Flex both feet. Back arm across your front leg. Squeeze underneath this armpit, the back armpit, and pulse. Up, up. Breathing in and out. Let's do 4 more from here. You have 4, 3, 2, hold. Maybe your front leg lowers down and up. I'm getting 2 counts. 1, 2. Try to breathe. I think we did 1 more on the other side. I think we did 4. So lower. For 2, and release. Knees into your chest. If you were feeling that a lot in your neck, because if you release your lats, if you get rid of that reach, then your neck is the thing in the line of fire that holds you up. So always think, squeeze underneath these little wing muscles. All right, one last thing. Extend your legs up, cross your ankles, bend your knees out to the corners, fingertips behind your ears. You're not going to pull on your head. You're going to squeeze underneath your armpits and just slightly off the floor. Then crunch everything in closer and then everything apart. So you inhale for 2, resist the weight of your legs. Inhale for 2, exhale. Same thing. In for 2, exhale. Again in 1, 2. Breathing in and out. Inhale 1, 2. Exhale twice more. In for 2, exhale. This time hold everything in. Little pulses right here for 8, 7, 6, final 4, 3, 2, and release. Both feet on the floor. Extend your front leg up only until you feel the stretch behind the leg. Now this back leg can stay where it is, or it can walk out and find a point of flexibility. Flex and bend the knee to the chest. Send it up, and again flex. Bend, send it up. Twice more. Flex. Bend. Last time. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg up. Take your front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg and open out to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch. On the inside, pressing your back hip to the floor. Flex both feet. Push your heels out to the wall. Are you still breathing? You should be. And bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches out towards me. Back arm across your bent knee. And your knee rotates away from your screen. Reaching out. Oh, a little chiropractic activity. And for 4, 3, 2, come back to the center. Change sides. Front foot down. Extend your back leg up until you feel the stretch behind. Remember, this leg can stay where it is or it can walk out. Either way, flex the back foot, bend the knee to the chest, send the heel up. Again, so flex, bend, drive it up. Again. We have 1 more to go so that we are even. Flex. Bend this time, hold your leg up. Back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push it out to the side only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside. Keep your front hip pressing down. Then at any point, try to flex both feet. Push your heels out to the walls. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across your back knee. Take your knee towards your screen. Reach out with your back fingertips. Oh, this side hurts. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Extend your back leg up. Cross it over your front knee. Maybe this is enough for your hip. If it's not, pick your front foot up. Either hold here or lace your fingers behind your front leg and pull your hips closer to your shoulders. You'll want to feel this in your back hip. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then release, both feet on the floor. Let's reverse it. Front leg goes up, cross it over your back leg. Maybe this is enough. If it's not, pick your back foot up. Maybe this is enough. If it isn't, lace through and behind your back leg. Pull your legs and your hips closer to your shoulders, breathing in and out. For 4, 3, 2, and release. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Arms and legs all the way out. Extending out. You'll take your front arms, reach back around. Grab where your shoelaces would be or are if you're wearing shoes. As you pull your heel to your hip, you will feel this in your quadriceps. I end every class with this because quadriceps get used more, so much more than your hamstrings. Yet for some reason we stretch hamstrings more than we do our quadriceps. I don't know why. And then release. Change sides. Back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be or are. Pull your heel to your hip. Hip to the floor. You want to really dig into your quadriceps here. Try to keep this hand here. Bring your front arm back around. Grab where your shoelaces would be or are. If you're not quite here, work on this. You can grab your heels, your pants, whichever. But if you're already here, push your feet into your hands and try to get your knees up. That'll intensify the stretch on your quads. Maybe you lift your chest and your shoulders. Either way, you are not holding your breath for 4, 3, 2, release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Hips to your heels. Child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up to a tabletop. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. And round your back, separating your shoulder blades. Push down, lift your tailbone up, and walk your feet up towards your hands. Hold, tailbone lifts up, let your head hang. Unroll your back, one bone at a time. When you're all the way up, you guys are all done. All right, after party is in 5 minutes. I'm gonna sign off, share this, come back with upper body. That'll be your small dumbbells. I'm using 5s. Thank you again for joining me in my living room with my dog, and my sign, and my piano. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll either see you Friday at 11 for Bar H Boot Camp or in 5 minutes for after party. Thanks, you guys.